Hello students, I hope you are well, and now we are going to start the portion of civics and social studies. We are going to start with lesson number 14, Unity in Diversity. As per the old syllabus, we started with this chapter and completed it. I had given detailed explanation, but still, we'll start this chapter's explanation as per the textbook. Certain things are easy. If there is something new, I will explain it again. Understanding of diversity. Now, you know what is unity and diversity. What is diversity? Diversity means a variety, a range of different things or people. Now, our country is a country of diversity. It has a unique identity, having diversity in religion, language, caste, and economic equality. Various types of people live here, and there is diversity, there is variety in religion. Everybody does not follow the same religion. They speak different languages, there are different castes, and there is also economic inequality. But still, apart from food, festival, custom, rituals, and attire means clothes, variation is also seen in social life. Let us see what we can do for unity and equality in our country. We all have different foods, we celebrate different festivals, we follow different customs and rituals, and we wear different kind of clothes. But besides this, variation can also be found in social life. Social life, the way people live. Now we will study about, this was diversity. Now we will study about what we can do for unity and equality in our country. The diversity which is seen in Indians is rarely seen in other countries of the world. India has various variety of food, clothing and all, religion. But in other countries, mostly all of them follow the same religion, they speak the same language and wear same kind of clothes. All things, such diversity is not found there. India has become a subcontinent due to these diversities. Subcontinent means a part of continent. It's not as big as a continent, but due to this variety, it's not just like a country, it's kind of a subcontinent. In our country, diversity is seen in the color complexion, not like foreign countries. Like in Africa, you can find everyone of same color. In USA, most of them are of same color. Attire, that is clothing, religion, language, food, etc. From Kashmir to Kanyakumari, that is from north to south, and from Gujarat to Arunachal Pradesh. What kind of diversities we find in India? We find diversities in religion, language, culture. These are basic diversities. Besides this also there are various kind of diversities. So let's start with religion. People having faith in different religions live in our country. People following various religions like Hinduism, Islam, Christianity, Sikhism, Buddhism, Zoroastrianism, that is the Parsi, and Judaism live together harmoniously in spite of religious diversity. All the religions are given equal importance in our country with good intention that all can practice or follow their religion equally. People are given the right to choose their religion and they can follow that religion, and people of these different religions coexist. They stay together harmoniously. They are not always fighting. Language. Hindi, English, Gujarati, Bengali, Marathi, Punjabi, Tamil, Telugu, Kannada, Malayalam, Odia and Konkani, etc. Languages are spoken in our country. In spite of existing diversity in language, various languages have importance to maintain unity of our country. Now, we know each state, even inside states there are various kinds of languages spoken. So though there are so many languages, it's not that one language is important. We have Hindi as the national language, but various languages are important. They have given importance to maintain unity of our country. Like, in Maharashtra they will be speaking Marathi. In Gujarat it is Gujarati. In West Bengal it's Bengali, and so on. Culture. Culture means the ideas, customs, and social behavior of a particular people or society. Um, it can be said that the way of life or lifestyle. So cultural diversity is widely seen in our country due to differences in religion and language. The religion that we follow and the language we speak. Gujaratis who are living in Chennai will be following a different culture. Cultural diversity can easily be seen in various regions or states. People living in different parts of the country celebrate festivals like Diwali, Holi, Uttarayan, Dasera, Shivratri, Ganesh Chaturthi, Eid, Christmas, Ashadi Duj, Moharram, Buddha Jayanti, Mahavir Jayanti, Onam, Pateti, Baisakhi, etc. together. These are various festivals. Diwali, the festival of lamps; Holi, the festival of colors; Uttarayan, kite flying; Dashera, after Navratri, the burning of Ravan; Shivratri, the birthday of Shiv; Ganesh Chaturthi, the birthday of Ganpati; Eid, followed by Muslims everywhere; Christmas, followed by Christians; Ashadi Duj, the festival where Lord Jagannath, the procession of Lord Jagannath is carried out; Muharram, followed by Muslims, the the days of fasting; Buddha Jayanti, followed by Buddhists; Mahavir Jayanti, followed by Jains; Onam, the festival of Kerala; Pateti, Parsi New Year; Baisakhi, the festival of harvest, or it can also be said the Punjabi New Year. These all festivals are celebrated in different parts of our country. Along with diversities, there are also many variations in people's food, attire, residence, customs, and traditions. India has become a country with diversity because of geographical factors like climate, topography, farming, forests, etc. So, along with the diversities that we studied about religion, language, and culture, there are variations in food, clothing, residence, the types of house they live in, customs, and traditions. And India is a country with diversity because of geographical factors, not like other country where most of the country has the same geographical factors, but we have regions which have different climates, which have different topography. Topography means the surface shapes, like certain regions are mountainous, certain are plain, certain plateau, desert. That way the topography of the region, farming, forests, etc. As there is variation, as there is diversity in geographical factors, various other diversities also are led by it. Now students, in your textbook you are given an activity which is to be done by you in your textbook only. And there are certain things to know, like the different types of dances which are done in different types of our country, different parts of our country. You can revise that as well, where it's given like Ras Garba is done in Gujarat, Bhangra in Punjab, Kathak in Uttar Pradesh, Kuchipudi in Andhra Pradesh, Kathakali in Kerala, Bharatnatyam in Tamil Nadu, Bihu in Assam, Odissi in Odisha, Ghumar in Rajasthan. These are the different folk dances. Unity in diversity. Now, till now, we studied about the diversity in India, which are the things which brings the variety in Indian culture. Now, let's study about unity in diversity. How are we still together? Along with our differences, how do we coexist? We live harmoniously. What brings all this thing? Indian culture is one of the ancient culture of the world. We studied in history that people of India, the civilizations have started in India and people have been living in India since long time. So they have evolved, they have adapted that way. People of our country different from one another in many ways. We know in which ways we are different from one another. Yet there is emotional unity. Emotionally we feel like we all are one. We are the people of same country. Unity in diversity is a unique feature of our country. Other countries are not this diverse. They do not have such variety. And compared to unity in singularity, it's better, it's more important, it's more significant to have unity in diversity. If you all are similar, you can be one, but you all are different, but still you are one. So that unity in diversity is a unique feature for our country. People of different religion, language and castes love and honor their country. They have a feeling of sacrifice and cooperation for their nation. It is called national unity. Now, people of different religion, language and caste, all over the country, people follow various religions. They speak different languages. They are of different castes, but still they all love and honor their country. That patriotic feeling is there. They have a feeling of sacrifice, that nation comes first. So that feeling of sacrifice and cooperation for the nation is called national unity. Development in the economic, social, industrial field occurs because of national unity. Now, if people are living together, they all can prosper. If you are fighting among yourselves, all the resources, your energy, your time, the resources of the government, they all will be utilized in solving internal disputes. But if we are together, we can prosper, we can develop economically, socially, in industries as well. People maintain peace, security and prosperity in spite of their diversities. We have our differences, but still we maintain peace, security and prosperity. That's why Dr. Radhakrishnan stated that. Dr. Radhakrishnan, we know, the first vice president of India or the second president of India, on whose birthday we celebrate Teachers' Day. So he stated, if we want to survive as a nation, we must accept need of national unity. If we want to survive as a nation, if we want to portray ourselves as a nation, if we want to stay as we are, or if we don't want to get conquered by other nations, we must accept need of national unity. We must accept the need of feeling of sacrifice and cooperation for a nation. During the freedom movement, our countrymen made the vision of unity possible through the feeling of patriotism and sacrifice. During the freedom movement against the Britishers, the countrymen, all the people, regardless of their religion or their region, they all made the vision of unity possible. They made that we can be together by the feeling of patriotism and sacrifice. Unity in diversity is a special feature of our country. Different castes, religions, customs, cultures, languages, etc. are integrated in India. Since India has a diverse culture, it has been able to create a variety in culture. India has followed the principle of Vasudhaiv Kutumbakam. The whole world is a family. Now, my children, you know that you have done a nice performance on Vasudhaiv Kutumbakam, where we showed that the whole world is family. India, in true sense, spreads the feeling of religious tolerance and equality in the world. Religious differences are accepted, they are tolerated, and equality. It's not that my religion is important, is better, is best. We give equality to all the religions in the world. India is a secular country. Secular means something that is not connected with religious or spiritual matters. We give importance to all religions, but the country, the government of country is not related to religious matters, or they are not following the teachings of any particular religion. Unity in diversity is a unique feature of Indian cultures. In our country, we see combination of various religions, castes, languages and festivals. People of India live a life of coexistence. They exist together. Indian people have developed and conserved this unique diversity. Now, this was about unity in diversity. We'll continue with this chapter in the next class.